Good morning everybody, welcome back to Marrick's Koi Pond. Saturday, no idea the date, but anyway, look at that. It is finally being emptied. I can get my patio back. This is the day after the day before when the fish went in. So, big strip down of this today. Can't wait to see the back of this. Look at the colour of that water. But it's being taken down. You know what? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know where to pack it up and put it away, or whether to get in there with a standing knife, because the bloody thing's annoying me. It's had a leak from the day I bought it. Only a very subtle one, but it's been leaking nonetheless, and it's just been winding me up. So I don't know what to do. Pack it up, put it away, or get in there and have fun 5 minutes with a standing knife. Take your frustrations out on it. Oh, flooding the garden, look. Here the hell are, look, looking for food. Oh, spooked that one. I'm looking for a bit of food, but I've got to go carefully because obviously this is new water, although it's been running for over a week. And I've had a couple of tamasabas in there and a couple of small koi just to feed this filter, get it going, like, you know, but I've got to be careful, don't want to overdo it. I shall turn the heat on today. I've got one casualty in here, I've got a Yamabuki Ogon. Its scales went all sort of brown. Before we took it out of here and put it in the swimming pool, down one side of it, it looked like it bruised itself, you know. I thought perhaps it had jumped and caught itself on the wall. But anyway, obviously it come out of here along with the rest of them when we put it in the swimming pool. But it's not right. It's the only fish really that hasn't turned round, you know, that hasn't got any better. I don't know if you can see it. She's over there, and its scales have gone brown on both sides, and it's literally got like algae growing off the scales. Jim seems to think it's ammonia burns. Now I'm wondering actually, because I could never figure out, because I had the covers on this pond and I lost a couple. You know, lifted the covers, I lost a big 80 cm shag and a couple of other fish. And I could never figure out why, other than it was brand new water that went in here in September, together with I added a new fish in September. So I'm blaming everything else bar myself. But you know what? Thinking about it now, I'm wondering if I did actually suffer a pH crash in this pond. I'm wondering if I suffered a pH crash in this pond and it just killed the filters. And obviously it started affecting the koi, that Yamabuki, more than the rest of them. Well, and obviously the ones that died. It's my own fault. It's because I put the covers on. And if the covers hadn't have been on here, I would have spotted it. I'd have spotted it. Although I used to lift the covers and have an inspection, you know, I only lifted one cover at a time, so I might not necessarily have seen the state of this Yamabuki. And Jim seems to think that it's ammonia burn, so I'm wondering if I did actually suffer, like I say, a pH crash in this pond before the fish ever went in that swimming pool. Something I've got to keep an eye on. You know, I've got a Blue Lab Guardian and it's pretty good actually. The pH on that is pretty good, you know, the reading, but I don't know if the KH dropped so much that it affected the pH. But anyway, it went in this swimming pool along with the rest of them, and it's was treated with aquaflavin. And then just before they've come in here, they've had like a 2-day dose of Alparex. There she is. I don't know if you can see her. See those scales on its back, look, both sides. I mean, it wasn't obviously as bad as that before it went in the swimming pool, but it was only down one side, but I put it down to bruising, you know, it jumped and hit itself, perhaps on the covers. So I'm hoping that's going to turn around, but the heat will go on today. I think that will help her. Get some heat in here, get some constant temperatures, because that swimming pool is alright as an emergency stopgap, but the you know, when you're having gorgeous temperatures during the day, so I reckon that water's been hitting sort of 18, 17, 18 degrees, but then at night temperature's been dropping like a stone. I've got 0.3% salt in there at the moment, and with a bit of heat, hoping she'll pick up. But they're all up here, look, they're all looking for food. I've just got to be got to watch myself, because well, I've got this feeder, I haven't got it set up at the moment. You know, I'm just throwing bits and pieces in by hand at the moment, but I've just got to fight myself, because every time I come out here, the fish are obviously tame now and they come up to see me, and can't help myself, I just throw food in, but got to fight that for a few weeks. Hoping that mind your own business will come back on that shower. Not sure though, with 0.3% salt in there, but anyway, we got rid of the tarp. The tarp has gone. The stress has gone. The stress of revamping this pond is all gone. Just looking forward to a great season now. Break all this down, get it all tidied up, get this emptied, put my socks away, and then I shall have my patio back. Hey! Got some new furniture coming. Swing seat is going after many years service. Nothing really wrong with it. It's looking a bit tatty now, but nothing really wrong with it. It's perfectly serviceable, but when we moved it from in front of that pond, oh, it just made the vista was such a difference. It just opened up this whole patio and opened up the pond. So decided to buy a couple of rattan chairs and a table. And we got like a cantilever parasol down there, because the only trouble is with this patio. Cantilever parasol there. The good thing about that swing seat is it's got that canopy, and it does actually keep the shade, you know, keeps the sun off the back of your head, because when you're sitting there, as the sun comes around midday, the sun's beating down on the back of you. Like I say, with that canopy it kept us shaded, but I had to think of a way of getting some shade on the back of our backs and head. That's why I come up with a parasol idea. So put that parasol to one side, when it's folded down you won't see it, and two little rattan chairs and a table, and that will keep that pond open, you know. So, and we got all this, we got all our patio back. Obviously once that swing seat's gone, that'll open all that side of the patio up. The aces, look at these aces. I mean, look at that correlator over there. Can't believe how much that's grown. It's only been in there, what, less than a month. Like I say, can't wait to get this patio back. Bonsai all coming to life. Get rid of this. Open up this side of the patio as well. Just made a bit of a dam there so all this water don't go running onto that grass with the salt in it. Might kill it. Instead of that, I've diverted it to there. I don't think, look at that front acer, stunning. But I don't think the salt would do that any damage. Red Tiger Danichi. Marasai Karashi. Matsuwaka Haku. Seichiro, which is Marasai's dad. Kinwin Sorigoi. Boshigin Tanjo Shower. Danichi Yellow Monkey. Danichi Shower. Another Danichi Shower. Danichi Red Tiger Benigoi. And a little Tamasava swimming towards us. I love them Tamasavas, you know. I think they got so full of character. When you throw food in there, they come up and they take a pellet and then they try to swim down the bottom and they just stick their bum under the air and shake it at you as they swim towards the bottom with a pellet in their mouth. Oh, I think they're fun. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you up throughout the season. Right, call it a day there. Thank you for watching, everybody. It is appreciated, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.